subscribe, and set those notifications. Be live with us to get these picks in real time, so you get the best numbers with them here from our show. Let's continue here, and we'll let you know about our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below if you would. And of course, our podcast, every pick in podcast form over at Tony's Picks. Visit all major platforms, type into search Tony's Picks. You'll find our podcast. And don't forget about our website, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in all the industries. Click the link to hot cappers, get signed up to their long-term passes. Hot cappers like Ramon, who's been on fire. Brandon's been doing great work. Nick as well. We see Mindy up here up on the leaderboards, Morning Steam team. Click the links and get signed up. We'll scroll down. You'll find our premium picks for today's action here from our cappers, as well as our best bets. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. So you'll see multiple best bets up there from Brandon. Mindy's got one up there. Morning Steam team coming in strong with 3 of them. Ramon's in there with one. I got one, a couple of them as well up there today. So guys, get signed up to our passes. And of course, I want to let you know about our $15 premium pick. That's each capper can designate one of their picks from their card as a $15 premium pick, just to showcase their service to new and existing customers. So check it out there. Many of them want to make a good impression with those best bets there at 15, and our 3-packs, which make for great value. And can't forget about our pick ticker. The pick ticker here, you can buy picks on an a la carte basis. There are individual plays there for you as well. So let's get this one underway with us today. We've got Mindy Hahn and Ramon Scott. Let's get game day picks started here. Welcome in Mindy Hahn. You'll find over at Tony'sPicks.com. Also part of the morning show, Morning Steam, Saturdays through Thursdays here at 9 a.m. Eastern time on our YouTube and Twitter channel. Let's bring her in right now. Ready to roll here with Mindy Hahn. Let's bring her in. Mindy, what's happening?
Geez, today is flying by with this early morning, afternoon basketball, I tell you.
Yeah, lots of early. Got 2 games in progress. Looks like Virginia Tech taking care of business here against Old Dominion. The one that started the second half just got underway. Yeah, a lot of action from Orlando, from New Jersey here in the morning. So we're right in the midst of the holiday classic, these holiday tournaments. But we're going to the ice tonight with the Mindy here at 7 Eastern time. Maple Leafs here to host the Devils. Toronto favored -145, total 6.5.
Yeah, still hot in the NHL, so figured I would stay with that here again today. So Devils versus Maple Leafs. Devils here are going to shoot now for their 11th victory or so here in a row versus the Maple Leafs. They're also on a small 2-game win streak themselves. But the Devils here, they're 6-1 on the road. Toronto 6-2. So something here we'll have to give. New Jersey, they're 6-1 on the puck line as well. Toronto 1-8 on the puck line. So we know that New Jersey here is scoring quite a few goals. And if I take a look, when the Devils here are on the attack, they've been scoring about 3.78 goals per game, averaging 37 shots on goal. That's second best in the league. And they've had, basically if I watch them, they have a really nice balanced attack of 5 players who've really been putting up like 8 or more goals, this season. I think the Devils are really also tough to score on here. You have Vanacek. He's, 7-1, 2.18 goals against average. He also has a shutout in his last 10 games here played as well. I think Toronto is solid, but the defensemen are a bit sketchy. Toronto's 1-4 in its last 5 games here, playing on 1 day's rest. I'm going to go ahead and take those Devils to keep the streak alive here today, Tony.
All right, Mindy here is going to go ahead and take that is a New Jersey Devils team here to come in here at +125 here against these Maple Leafs, and why not, right? The way they've been playing right now, the Devils, but 13-3 here to start the season. It's been a strong start for this team, and they also on the road 6-1.
And the Devils, as of late, they, are really controlling center ice, because of that, power play. They usually stay out of the penalty box. They usually have that man advantage there as well. And then I also, I forgot to mention, the goalie here for the Maple Leafs. It's going to be Matt Murray. And then he's coming off an injury, groin injury, and he hasn't been playing since, early October. So maybe he'll be a little bit rusty there as well in his first one back. I think this Devil team, they look pretty good. I'm going to stick with them here today, and I really like them at plus money.
Yeah, we got the Devils. They've dropped 8 straight to Toronto. They've lost 2 of 14. Actually, they've only won 2 of 14 in Toronto, but they've never had a 10-game win streak during those trends. So this team, yeah, this is about as strong as they've come in against the Maple Leafs of late here. So Mindy here on the Devils plus 125 against the Maple Leafs. This one to have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony's picks for tonight's action. So good results in hockey as well as college football over the last 30 days. Compiled a pretty good record, 722 units of profit. That is all documented over at Tony's picks. Tonight we have, got the good hockey board. We got the 3 on the board from the NBA, a single game from college football, single game from the NFL. We got also college basketball around in action. Lots going on. What do you have going on over at Tony's picks?
Yeah, what a crazy day. Also came off of 3-0 NBA last night as well, but with that 3-game card, didn't find anything here that could make, my premium board. But yeah, staying, hot here in hockey, plus 511 units there as well. So I do have a 5-pack on the ice today, and then also have my guaranteed best bet. So make sure you go ahead and pick that one up. And then also, like you said, I've been staying pretty hot in college football. Won't be in action tonight, but definitely will be here this weekend. Plus 722 minutes, 722 units, like the graphic shows there. So it is a good time here to get me on a 3-day pass or a 7-day pass. Or why not just go ahead and jump all in, get that monthly pass, and get the biggest bang for your buck here. I do make a lot of plays, and that way you can, basically get those plays down, so you can maximize your profits. So yeah, go ahead and get with me right now. Get a package, get signed up, use the promo code TonyT at checkout as well. Man, I'm having a hard time.
Yeah. Long week. Get up party with Mindy Hunt over at Tony's Picks. We put the results up there for you again, as she's been on absolute fire right now, showing 722 units of profit in the last 30 days in college football, doing great results. NHL, come off a strong NBA board today. So get on board here with Mindy. And tonight, as we mentioned on the board, Mindy does have a best bet up there for $15 from the NHL, as well as her 5-pack coming up here tonight. So a 5-pack here from the NHL, all good profit guarantee, must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back in your account for side credits. That is profit guarantee. As you scroll down, you'll see more packages from Mindy. You can also select some of her seasonal passes again. But here we are. You just heard me announce all the sports in action. Probably the best time to get that monthly all sports pass here from Mindy. You'll get all of Mindy's premium plays for 30 days, including all of her NHL, all our college football. Remember the last 3 weeks here of regular season. Fantastic right now with these, as we're getting ready for these, pointing toward the playoffs, as well as we get into the conference championship games 3 weeks away. So a great time to get that 1-month pass. Of course, all of Mindy's NBA, all our college basketball, NHL, a lot going on, NFL, college football, so much going on right now. Get that 1-month pass. And of course, we can save you some money. We can save you $66, 20% off that when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link you see in the description, then click on the All Cappers tab, and you'll land right on Mindy's page. And right here is where you'll find her profile page, and you'll be able to scroll down and get her picks here. The stuff in orange are the 1-day passes, which are profit guaranteed, which means they must turn a profit, and the amount you purchase is credited back in your account. And the yellow there is in the longer term passes, not profit guaranteed, but again, they're sold at much big discounts right now, as we mentioned to you, with that 1-month all sports pass. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, Mindy, we'll also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Mindy, and of course that morning steam show. A lot of content today on the show.
Yeah, I always think I'm going to remember without writing down, what my play is on my Twitter account. So I made sure I wrote it down here today. So my play is going to be in college basketball, Murray State versus Texas A&M. So please make sure you go ahead and check out my Twitter account, Tony's Picks Mindy. give me a follow, give me a retweet, you know the deal. So you can go ahead and check that out because we always like to give out as many free picks as possible. And then to get more free picks, you can find Mindy and Ramon on the morning show every Saturday through Thursday, 8 a.m. Central, where we go over almost every game on the card. Went through a lot of action today, that huge NHL card, NBA, and then we started NFL. So we get the early noon games plus tonight's Thursday game. We also went ahead and took a look at, gave you 2 picks on that one. So you can go check out our video there as well. But yeah, come join us. It's a lot of fun. We have lots of folks on the chat. We feel like we got a good thing going, and we're going to keep it rolling. So thanks again, Tony.
You got to keep it rolling over Mindy Hahn. You found her Twitter over at Tony's Picks Mindy, so make sure you check her out there. And the Morning Steam Show, Saturdays through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you like it, subscribe, and of course go to the YouTube channel. You can watch the replay of the show, or if you prefer, I know it's the afternoon time, you can listen on the podcast. On all major platforms, just type in Tony's Picks, search for the Morning Steam, and listen to the 1 hour plus show on your drive home from work, or while you're working, if you're able to do that. All right, Mindy, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right. Take care, Tony. See ya.
You got it. Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here, Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications to be live with us. You get the numbers in real time. You get those best numbers when you go out there and place your bets. Let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. Next up is Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Put up some great numbers there. See him top of the leaderboards there. I'll bring him in right now. Ramon, what's up?
Yeah, just hanging out, watching you guys give some free picks, humming Barry Manilow tunes, and watching college basketball, trying to sweat a couple winners home here.
Yeah, sweating some winners home. UMass up by 9 on Colorado here. It's in action as we see now. And Virginia Tech up 14 on Old Dominion. That was in the both games in the second half. All right, going to college football tonight on ESPN with Ramon. Tulane here to host SMU. Tulane laying 3.5, total sits at 65.
Well, it's certainly a good co-feature to go to with the NFL game. I mean, this is a big game in the American. SMU, their backs are to the wall. They're hot. They've won 3 straight. Tulane's the team that people are still talking about with their winning streak that just ended, by the way, to UCF in that last game. So they were brought back down to earth a little bit. A straight up record right now. Maybe Tulane has taken a little bit of advantage of a weak schedule so far, and now they've got some tough games here with UCF. They struggled with UCF speed. I mean, it was only 38-31, but now they've got SMU in their passing game, and then Cincinnati next week. So has the Tulane train, the wave, run out of steam, if you will, or momentum? We'll see tonight. Tulane, 3 of their last 4 games have gone over this number. They can produce as well. They've got a good quarterback in Pratt. He's got guys he can get the ball to in Watts and Jackson, McDougal Day and Wyatt. And maybe they can run as well against SMU with Spears. But SMU, I mean, look at these scores, Tony. Everybody remembers the game against Houston, the 140-point game, 77-63. They came back and beat UCF, 21-23. So maybe some comparable opponent there with Reese. Like I said, Tulane lost 38-31 to UCF, 69 points, by the way. And then SMU defeated UCF 41-23. That's 64 points, kind of borderline here. But just think about UCF. Tulane struggled against UCF's speed. And SMU's game, look, they're not a deep passing team. They won't be able to run the ball very, very well. Tulane, everybody agrees, okay, maybe Tulane does have a pretty decent defense, even if it's been against some of the weaker teams in the AAC. But Cincinnati, SMU, not going to worry about the pass, right? Not when you have Mordecai and Rice and Curley. They throw high percentage passes. Sometimes they can't even. They really have to do better on that. But when they do, I mean, remember the game against Tulsa, 45-34. They played Navy. They played a service academy, 40-34 against Navy, and they did lose to Cincinnati. Talking about some of the tougher teams in the AAC. still was 29-27, so 56 points. Now, SMU's been hot. They have a top 10 passing offense, and I don't think Tulane is the most solid long-term defensively. I think they've taken advantage of the softer teams in the AAC, and now they're playing those tough three opponents right here at the end of the season. And not only that, I mean, Tulane just doesn't beat SMU. It's been 7 straight meetings since they've been in this league together. SMU's got them every time. Tulane had a chance one time. They lost that one too. So I just think it's going to be tough for Tulane to slow down SMU. They have the offense probably to keep up. SMU's not terrific defensively. The only thing that kind of keeps me off maybe going premium on this game is that SMU is 1-4 to the under on the season. But I think it's guaranteed that SMU is going to be able to put up points. And Tulane, they should be able to keep their end of the bargain too. After all, they are favored in this game, even though they've never beat SMU. SMU, pretty good team. Their backs are to the wall. They have to win if they have any hope of playing in the championship game. Tulane, meanwhile, they can taste a championship game, and they've never been there before. So they definitely have motivation, and it's senior night. So I don't know. I'm thinking track meet, brother.
All right, Ramon, looking at this one, to go over the total SMU and Tulane. Yeah, I almost looked at that striking on the underdog SMU, but I remember their game against UCF where they lost. This was back on October 5th. I believe it was either a Friday night. They lose 41-19 to UCF. So UCF pounded SMU in that game, and SMU coming off a win against USF. So they beat South Florida. They got pounded by UCF in that one back on October 5th, 41-19. They moved the football, but they just didn't match up size-wise. Too much physical strength there for UCF here against SMU. So I was a little nervous about going with the dog in this game, only because I remember that how much bigger that the UCF team was. I was doing a show live with someone, and when that game was going on, you could see that notable size that they had, its advantage and strength advantage. But I'm with you there too on the over the total, because I think they moved that football well against UCF for 476 yards. I don't think Tulane's defense will contain them like the UCF did, and of course, with SMU's defense, they've given up a lot of points. We saw that game here against Houston. Houston was playing catch-up, was going to catch up with them. That game was, I believe, was on NFL Network, because I was looking for some NFL stuff, and that game popped up for some reason, and it was a wild finish. But I don't know if there's a quarterback any hotter right now than Mordecai for SMU.
And you'll see he's put up big numbers tonight. I mean, he's really kind of the player that will, he's the fantasy player tonight. I mean, I would think tonight Rice should have a big game. And again, one thing Tulane has proven that they can do is slow the run a little bit. So I'm not sure you'll see, since SMU even worry about that. I mean, their passing game is a run to a certain extent. They throw a lot of short, high percentage passes. Like I said, sometimes they drop them, and that's frustrating because these are the plays that they need to make and just get the ball in space. And that's what Tulane struggled with against UCF. And that's the one thing that, UCF, we think about how great they've been. Okay, maybe they're down a little bit, but they're still get a top-notch Florida talent down there, and they have the speed. And that was what the problem was for Tulane in that game last week. Got the ball in space. They struggled with speed. That's exactly what SMU will probably do tonight as well. And Tulane, they've had a great season. Pratt has as well. Pratt and Mordecai. I mean, you think about it right now. To me, you'd think that these guys are going to be able to at least get something done. If it doesn't get there, it sure is going to be a fun sweat. I mean, I can't see it going any other way but getting at least close to that number. And all it would take would be one of those plays to make sure it does go over that total. It looks a little bit conservative, actually, 65. And again, I think we saw both SMU and Houston totals immediately were bumped up after that crazy game a little bit, kind of took any of the value out of it a little bit, talking about that UCF game that SMU had. But 65 looks reasonable here tonight, and all eyes are going to be on this game as far as college football fans are concerned. This is a nice game.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, when you look at the Mustangs over the past 3 games, gave up 554 yards. So Tulane may put this one over themselves. that's a possibility. SMU Tulane over 65. This one to have a start time here of 7:30 Eastern time on the Big Boy Network, ESPN. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony's picks right now as I doing fantastic work here over the past 30 days, 2,766 units of profit. That is all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com from Ramon Scott. There's a lot of winning going on in major sports when you go visit Ramon's profile page over at Tony'sPicks.com, because that's really what's featured first. There are all the records here, and you can see for 2022 the performance that he's put together here on many of the major sports. I'm talking about, NFL, college football, NBA, NHL. It's been impressive. So tonight we got a lot of college basketball tonight. We got a few from the NBA, a lot of hockey on the board. The singles here from college football and NFL. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Well, I promised I would be stepping it up in college basketball once I felt good about the numbers, and that's what I'm doing, Tony. I got 3-packs tonight, a couple 3-packs in college basketball, one involving the early kind of card here, and then one involving the games out west, a 3-pack tonight as well. And take a look at that one. I got a 2-sport 5-pack with my 2 NBA plays and 3 plays from the ice tonight over there at Tony'sPicks.com for $30. You talk about the 2 sports, or if you put the units together, I don't know, it might be 4 dimes on the site since we started the site. So that's just since January. So that's a pretty good package tonight. I've already seen that one, get brought up a little bit in the back end. So I think people are pretty excited about that pass. And got my $15 best bet, Tony, putting it up there in college basketball, a game that maybe a little bit under the radar tonight. I don't even know if you'll be able to find it. Even with Tony's viewing habits might be a tough one. But anyway, my free pick over there, my $15 pick over there, Thursday night discount. There's a Thursday football, called Thursday Football Late Week. Because what I have right there, Tony, on the 3-pack tonight is my NFL play going in that one. I also have the FCS game actually is in my package tonight. Not this game, the Tulane game, but the FCS game tonight is in my 3-pack, and then a game on tomorrow night's card. So that'll get you something for tomorrow night if you want to play that 3-pack right there. And there's my 3-pack in college basketball. Those are 3 games out west for $30. I believe they're going to be starting at 8 Eastern, 9 Eastern, and 10 Eastern. So you can just keep on going tonight after the football wraps up. You're still in action with me tonight. I'm trying to bring home a winner right now. Sweat with Ramon, going under in that Colorado UMass game. Going to be a little fun here coming down the stretch, last 5 minutes, trending a little bit under, but all it's going to take is a comeback here in Colorado. Maybe they can send it into overtime. Colorado looked pretty good, but they're going down all of a sudden to UMass. So maybe just a little bit of a positive start for Colorado, but maybe not so much here against UMass. So those are the plays I told him. Going big. I'm stepping it up in college basketball. Really want to try to put up a good number. I already lost a premium today by 1.5 points, and a rare misread on the market. I imagine that a lot of my players easily got the best of it in that game. I took the worst of it on the line move, but by the time people might have gotten up, my subscribers, to get that game, I had missed the move by about 5 or 6 points. So if they got it, on maybe a normal cycle, they might have got a winner out of that. I'm going to have a loser, but that's just the way it is. I don't worry about it. I apologize if anybody got the worst of it like me, but right away I was on the wrong side of the public, and the game came to a screeching halt and went way, considerably under by 5 or 6 points at the final number, the final settlement number. But I was on the wrong side of the total because I mistimed the market for some reason. Which I rarely do, but right now we're seeing anybody who follows the college basketball lines, we're seeing just rapid line movement on all these MTT tournaments, Tony, especially shift moves of the line 5, 6 points, minutes before, not minutes, but just an hour or two before tip-off. Crazy line moves, really, for professional bettors, kind of setting themselves up to profit both ways. But that's neither here nor there. What we're talking about here is at Tony's Picks, my premium plays. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save you 20% off these packages tonight. I'm in action, Tony. Double digits if you get on board. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, any of those packages. You're going to get plenty of your money's worth right now, because I'm ready to roll in college basketball. 10-6 right now, but we're going to earn a 15-11 right now, and we're going to get it going tonight with the big card. We got 9 plays in college basketball, Tony. Better win there.
There you go, guys. Got to work with Ramon Scott over at Tony's Picks. Great results here the last 3 days. 2,766 units of profit. So make sure you get on board with Ramon Scott. Don't forget the promo code here at checkout. Tony T will save you 20% off at checkout. And of course, when you visit Ramon's profile page, you'll see, as he mentioned, he has that $15 college basketball discount. Best bet up there on the board right now. So get on board with it. Also on the board here with a 2-sport 5-pack here tonight on the ice and with NBA. So 3 hockey, 2 NBA on that 5-pack. That's a really good value there, as well as Ramon Scott's Thursday football late week 3-pack up on, as well as his college basketball late night 3-pack as well. All these in orange are profit guarantee, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for side credits. That is profit guarantee. And of course, the packages you see in yellow are not, because they're sold at a bigger discount. And of course, right now, a good time, especially with all these sports overlapping, is getting Ramon's 1-month all sports pass. You get all of Ramon's premium plays here for a month. Includes all his college basketball, all his NBA, all his NFL, all the college football, NHL as well. So that's right now in this time period with all these sports overlapping, all this college basketball in action, all the NBA hockey. It's a great time. Also would include World Cup as well. It's all sports. So if Ramon's in action in the World Cup, that's also part of it. It's all sports. He's in action in MMA. That's also part of it. So there you go. Some of the peripheral sports, I think those 2 you can count on. I don't think we'll get much tennis there like he did in the summer, because this is too much happening right now. So get on board there with Ramon with that 1-month pass. Your best value with all these sports overlapping. Instead of buying all these plays individually, just get the 1-month pass. And then what you do is you apply this promo code Tony T at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. That takes $66 off that 1-month all sports pass. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab, and guess what? You'll land right here on the page for Ramon. Scroll down here a second from the bottom. You'll see the 1-month all sports pass. So get signed up with it. You can also see all the individual plays that he has for sale on the pick ticker. Each capper has their own pick ticker. You can see Ramon is heavy action here tonight. He wasn't lying. So you can see that there, as well as we scroll up, you'll see those 1-day passes up there we've talked about. And those great records, you can see them, everything documented here for 2022, 24 hours, 7 days, as well as 30 days, 22. We're going to get into a date search in here too at some point. But anyway, you can see the numbers. They've been impressive here for Ramon, winning on all these major sports, all documented over at Tony's Picks. All right, Ramon, we got a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Ramon on the social media there on Twitter. And of course, that morning steam show with you and Mindy, lots of content up there.
Get another free winner right now at Tony's Picks Ramon. I'm going to play it for you tonight over there on that account. Make sure you have that in your feed so you get a free pick there every day from me and all the cappers. Just follow each and every one of them. Everybody gives out 1 or 2 plays a day on their Twitter feed. So you want more free picks from the crew, that's what you do. And if you want more free picks from Mindy and I, get them right there on the morning steam. We come up to preview all the games. You got a consensus. If we have a consensus, we put it down as our consensus play, and we track those plays. We put them in a package over there at tonyspicks.com. People are actually subscribing to those plays, even though you get them for free right on the show. A lot of people are busy. They can't catch every show. They still want to know what's going on with their game, with the games and everything. They want to have action during their day, especially right now. You know, the reason why my long term is so important right now, Tony, 3 day, 7 day, 30 day, whatever you want to do, is the fact that you've been talking about it for weeks. We're finally here. We've got these tournaments going on, so there's day games, there's action all day, and the news kind of flows a little bit on these tournaments where you really get a nice gauge of what's going on. So that's why I've increased action, especially on some of these early games. And I think that's your best bet with me over there right now. If you're an action player, if you're looking to play multiple games, higher volume leads to higher profits, and no one lights up the tote board like I have over the last few weeks, putting together, probably almost half a dozen days, Tony, over the last 45 days or so, where I've been 9-2, 10-2, 9-3, 11-4. Really big days over there. we mixed in some 500s, whatever. I felt lucky yesterday just to, lose the juice. But they say I'm the luckiest handicapper around. But there's a reason for that, Tony. Hard work and determination often creates that luck that you need on those final buckets or the final defense, if you will. Like I said, I kind of got there today, even though I got the loss. Game was trending over the whole way and just ended up basically stopping on a dime. And I ended up losing the play on the site 1.5, but the settlement number, came in 5 or 6 points under the actual total. So sometimes I get lucky, and that's part of it. And, like I said, when you're on the right side, you're the one that usually gets lucky. That's what I like about doing this.
That's right, guys. So check out Ramon Morning Steam Saturday through Thursday here at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So guys, make sure you sign in and log in and check out the show. You want to make sure that you can also like and subscribe and set notifications. I'm just trying to get rid of one of these spammers up here. It seems it always shows up when Ramon's on. These guys from the Mega. From the 69 Mega.
Hey, I don't want to. Yeah, like me, I don't want to say anything to get me in trouble with you, Tony. But
I know, I got you.
The fans out there,
No. They're just some mega, the Dayton spam that we've been seeing.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm a player.
It'll get in trouble. That's right. All right, really good, Ramon. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk with you again here tomorrow.
No player, just crush a lot.
Let's crush a lot. There you go. Ramon here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here Monday through Friday here with Game Day Picks at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you want to set those notifications to be live with us so you can get the best numbers from these plays that we give you here on the show on Game Day Picks. Let's continue on here with the show. It is now time here for my pick. And let's pick up my game card right now. We're going to be looking at this one between VCU and Pittsburgh. Boy, VCU had a little rough ending there, but Pittsburgh, boy, have not looked very good this season. VCU laying 3.5, total 7. We're going to we'll take the favorite here. We'll take the Rams here at minus 3.5 here against the Panthers. Once again, it's struggles here for this Panthers team. They returned 3 starters from a team that went 6-14 in conference. 9 rotational players exited due to graduation and transfer. Probably they just don't have a lot of. The transfers, you probably don't have a lot of confidence in the program. Jeff Capel's rebuilding again. This is his 4th season with the school. The Rams returned 2 starters from a team eliminated in the NIT second round. Of course, the VCU point guard Baldwin missed much of last season. When he was out of the lineup, the team struggled. When he was in the lineup, they played well. So the point guard's back here for TCU. They added 3 talented freshmen and transfers to fill the holes. Pittsburgh 1-2 losses by 25 to West Virginia, 31 to Michigan. Of course, that game was yesterday on a neutral court. They're struggling with turnovers, 3-point shooting, defending inside. Now VCU 2-1. They lose to Arizona State. Yeah, they had a bad loss there. At the end here, it was not a good inning for them. But they've been playing solid defense from inside and outside, and they force turnovers. They shoot well inside, but must improve on those turnovers. But Pittsburgh shooting 39% and giving up over 47% shooting. We'll take the Rams here at minus 3.5. All right, guys, check out Tony's picks right now. I've got 2 best bets on the board right now here for you over at the site. We've got best bet right now from the NBA as well as NFL. Let me roll at this page here. We'll get that up there for you. And 2 best bets on the board right now. We got one here from the NFL as well as a best bet here from the NBA. My $15 premium pick has been hitting really well. We hit again yesterday with, we had Ohio, and then yesterday was Miami, Ohio. So actually I gave my premium pick by mistake on the show. I should have given Eastern Michigan. I kind of blew that one. But anyway, you got the winner there. I wish I could have given you Eastern Michigan because I like that game too. Almost a premium there on that one. But anyway, we got the games there for you tonight. We got a best bet from NFL, best bet here from NBA, so get on board with that. Also, the long-term passes, you guys can find me there with the 3-month. We get the 1-month all sports pass. Get all of my premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go to my handicapper page and you make that purchase, that 1-month pass is great right now with all these sports overlapping. No better time to get signed up here with that 1-month pass. And of course, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Again, you'll save 20% off. You can access my page by clicking the link you see in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab. You'll find my name, and then you'll land right here, right on my page, and get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. Now it's time to recap the plays from today's show. All right, we had Mindy on today. She liked the Devils plus 125 against the Maple Leafs. Ramon, SMU Tulane over 65, and I'm on VCU laying the 3.5 here against Pittsburgh. All right, that's going to do it here for this show. All right, guys, we'll be back again tomorrow live at 3 p.m. each time. We'll do it all over again. Live picks for that day's action. Reminder, like, subscribe, set notifications, be live with us to get the plays in real time. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring in our crew from today's show. We'll go ahead and bring them in. We'll wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great afternoon and evening. We'll talk with you again tomorrow here on Game Day Pick.